Hey guys, it isn't very often that I get requests for specific videos. I was going through my comments and I saw this request for an updated Dollar Tree haul. So your girl went over to the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna show you everything that I got, and then we're gonna go ahead and play around with some of it. I saw that comment and then I was like, what's new at the Dollar Tree? And I went over to TikTok, did a little bit of research, and now my FYP is nothing but Dollar Tree finds. Let's start off with the quick unbagging. And there's a new brand too that I was like, who's that brand? Anyway, so check this out. This is a brow pomade. Looks like a pretty good dupe. Okay, for like a benefit. People were bragging about this bronzer. I hope it works because I think that's the only bronzer I ended up getting. They're saying on TikTok this is supposed to be somewhat of a dupe for the Milk Makeup Jelly Sticks. I found this. I don't know if it's good or not. By the way, if you've tried any of this, please let us know in the comment section. This is a milky toner, but an oatmeal milky toner. My Dollar Tree, or that Dollar Tree, had Cokie, LA Colors. This is a dual-ended lip. These are the two color stories they had, and technically it's like a top and bottom, so it's dual-ended. I also ended up getting this. It says Power Serum, but it's like iridescent and pretty and glowy. Almost kind of sort of reminds me like it wants to be the unicorn tears, except those were like a pinky, very, very beautiful shimmery pinky. This has a sponge tip. It's a liquid blush. This is a brand that was new to me from the Dollar Tree, Marie Claire. Is this always at the Dollar Tree or this is new to the Dollar Tree? I got some makeup removing wipes, Prolux Cosmetics, a matte loose setting powder. They had two different shades too. This one is in bisque. They had an ivory, so I went with bisque because it has a little bit of like a tan tone to it, and it says new and improved. I mean, it's new to me, so I don't know if it's an improvement. This here, I saw it, I was like, shut the front door. It's smaller, but then again, this is $1.25. I swear by this, so I was wondering if it's going to be similar. And then last but not least, you guys know I am a sucker for under eye patches. I found these. These were all three of the types that they had, so I was kind of sort of excited. This one is a vitamin C brightening jelly eye mask. They're chilled jelly eye mask. And they're depuffing. Now this one contains some caffeine effects to it. Thing is, you're getting 30 pieces, which is gonna be 15 pairs for $1.25. So that is it for like the actual haul. I just want to like dive in and kind of start applying some of this product and see how it goes. Let's pull the hair back. No, the pins are not. They're not gonna match. Let's start off with the eye masks. So let's see what the packaging looks like. I don't want to break a nail. The packaging for the, I mean, this is actually pretty big. She's gonna look like that. Listen, they're not cheaping out on you for $1.25. You're also getting one of these. I don't really use them, but it's good. It smells pretty. Like, it smells like it wants to have a fragrance, but it's very, very light. Also, these are like gold ones. I don't want to spill this onto my, oh, almost. Okay, it's pretty juicy, so it's not a dry something. That one's gonna go there. Ay, Dios. I feel like I'm doing this backwards. Hold on. Depends on the shape of these too. But when you are now this feels weird. Okay, this shape is kind of odd. You know what, girl? We're gonna keep her like that. It is what it is. I will right off the bat tell you it is juicy, which I like. I like that it has a luxurious fragrance, but it's not an overpowering, really strong fragrance. And I was able to take them out, apply them, and they didn't fall apart. So they don't feel cheap at all. I am going to step away for like 10 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I'm back. I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys. I flipped it backwards. That way this little pointy edge can really get into that small, narrow, like inner corner area, and it worked a lot better. Plus, now that it's dried down, I can talk and it doesn't really like move and shift and stuff. I think for $1.25, it is a freaking steal, and I'm glad that I ended up getting all three. Do I think it's gonna brighten overnight just in one use? Absolutely not. But it does feel cooling, and the under eye looks like really good. And it looks hydrated, which is important. I went to the Dollar Tree and I did not grab any cotton rounds. I'm just gonna go old school. I'm gonna take my ring off. I'm gonna put it over here, and we're just gonna shake this baby up onto the hand. Let's smell her. Yeah, I'm noticing no fragrance because I am gonna apply skincare on top. I'm gonna go like this with my toner and just apply it onto the skin. I'm gonna avoid the under eye area. Allow 1 minute in between each step so that you're allowing your skin to absorb the product and you're allowing the product to kind of set onto your skin. We're gonna move on to the brow pomade. They did have 3 different shades. They had like a really, really dark one. They had this one, which was the brown, dark brown, and then they had like a lighter one. Super simple. The brand is Ioni. Here we have our little brush. Feels like any other brush we would get. And then our pomade is going to be in there. All right, friends, I'm gonna that pomade is so it's very creamy. Okay, my bad. I thought it would have been like a thicker consistency. It is so creamy. So think of it like a loose gel. Is this gonna work? Well, my hair's lighter now, so this might actually work. I'm just gonna do the one eyebrow. I don't love the brush, but in a pinch, I guess it'll work. By the way, I'm truly hoping that this works out and that it looks amazing because we're stepping out today as a family. You guys, I'm pretty impressed with this shade. It looks good because it's not a super warm brown. Yeah, I feel like this brush is taking forever for me to be able to like fill in my brows. That is the eyebrow, obviously the before and after. It is not a super warm brown, but because of my hair color, it absolutely works. Notice the difference how dark my brows are compared to how the finish is. It looks full, it is opaque, it was creamy, it went on really well. Let's do one of these and see. Remember, Dollar Tree, we can't expect too much. Y mira esto. Oh, girl, shut the front door. Granted, the back of my hand is not oily, whereas my face and brow tend to get a little on the oily side. That's pretty normal. But I'm not even mad at it. With a little bit of setting spray, I think this is gonna work. My eyebrows look really good. Great shade. And it doesn't look like a Sharpie marker situation. So would I repurchase? Yes. Do I think I'll be using this going forward with like a brow gel? Yes. Next, we're gonna move on to the serum. Oh, the serum smells pretty. It smells clean, but it looks like a gel. See what I'm saying? It's not like a loose something. I don't know if the camera's picking up the little glimmers and shimmers because they're really, really fine particles, but they're there for sure. But I'm skipping the under eye. I don't feel like I need it there since I do have that serum. Same thing, we're gonna allow this to sit for like 1 second. The toner set and dried down in a way where it felt like I had nothing on the skin. It didn't feel sticky, tacky, weird. It didn't have a fragrance. This here, on the other hand, I look a little on the glowy side. It's still wet. The serum did have some little radiance particles in it, so I am suspecting we will stay a little on the glowy side, which I'm perfectly fine with. Let's allow it to dry down and see how that's gonna go. Now we're gonna move on to a base. I'm gonna tell you what it is that I'm applying because people will ask questions. However, you know, it's obviously not Dollar Tree stuff. I'm gonna use the Armani Luminous Silk. And then for concealer, we're gonna go with the Do It All by It Cosmetics. I was actually gonna go in with the setting powder, but then I remembered we have this bronzer, which if this is the color, and this is the only color they had, soft tan, it kind of looks kind of crazy and kind of red, and it's low-key intimidating in terms of color, pero vamos a ver, maybe I could pull it off. I don't normally go for shimmer bronzers. This looks like it has a little bit of a glow to it. We shall see. I'm going to work on the one side. I mean, it's gliding, it's applying. We'll see. I would normally go in with the beauty sponge, but because I don't know if this formula is going to disappear with the sponge, I'm just going to blend it out with a brush. So far, everything is going on so good. Mind you, I did apply a really expensive foundation, and it's all working out so well. Okay, I can see why people are like raving over this bronzer. It's forgiving. It blends. What do you guys think about the bronzer? It didn't make me too red, which I really like. The one thing that I am gonna nitpick is It has like glow particles to it, some radiance. I don't necessarily gravitate towards shimmery ones, but this one here, it looks good. Okay, it looks good. I'm not even mad at it. We're gonna go in and set the under eye in certain areas with some powder. Let's see how this powder performs. Our powder packaging is gonna look like so. You would never really think it's a Dollar Tree something. Regular old little powder puff. Y mira, normal sifter that you would find in any other more luxe company. I'm hoping this setting powder actually works for me and it's not like crazy looking. And that is gonna be bisque. It came with a powder puff. I don't love that it's not like a triangular one, but otherwise, I mean, it's nice that it comes with one. También, you know, it's not the shape that I prefer, but estoy pidiendo mucho, right? I'm gonna remove excess as I always do. That is crazy pigmented. I'm folding it and I'm gonna go under the eye on that inner corner. Is it fragranced? I got powder in my eyeball. No, it's not fragrance like I thought it was, but it's not. Also, this powder looks so good under the eye. If I don't want to like super brighten, that difference. So if you're tan like me, get bisque. Okay, just get the bisque. Bisque is where it is at. So what do we want to do? Let's try the mascara. Kokie. They also had other Kokie product, but I didn't want to just get all things Kokie, and I wanted to make sure that we brought it and expanded the amount of brands that were being featured. So this is a waterproof ultra hold mascara. Ooh, that wand is different and cool. So just by looking at it, you would think like, oh, it's a regular wand, but it's not, because look, it's flat. So it's our regular wand, like top and bottom, and then you turn it sideways, and on the sides, it's 100% flat. Given the fact that I have to curl my lashes, I'm going to show you something nasty. I really don't care. Go ahead and judge me. I've already showed you guys like my vanity. I clean it and within days, it's a hot mess express, which is why stuff toppled over on this side and something fell on the floor, okay? This is my lash curler at the end of the week. She's nasty on both sides. That's going to be an opportunity to try this cleansing water, because how I clean my lash curler is going to be with my Garnier. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, and this time it doesn't hurt me because guess what? This is from the Dollar Tree, okay? So, and I got the pink one. I didn't see them having any other color, so I kind of stuck with the pink. You guys already saw how gross that is. Let's see if this cleans and removes makeup just as well as the Garnier. It's coming off. By now though, I'm not gonna lie, by now, Garnier would have already removed it 100%. I don't know, like I think it's the oil within it too. It just breaks everything down so well, so quickly. All right, so did it do the job? Yes, it did. It took twice as long and I had to wet a second paper towel in order to make it work. I also use this to remove some swatches sometimes, especially when it's harder for them to come out. So we are going to add some of the Dollar Tree solution onto the napkin and go on the back of my hand and see if it will remove it. It is removing it. Once again, it's taking longer than the micellar water would. So I would say this, I think it's totally worth it. I'm glad I grabbed it. I'm kind of mad I didn't grab like 2 more just to have as backups, but I do have to go to the Dollar Tree to pick up the cotton rounds. So I'll make sure I grab backup. If you want to remove waterproof makeup from your eyeballs, I don't think it will, because as you can see, this one here does come with the oils, whereas this one does not. I'm gonna go ahead and curl the lash. We're gonna work on one eyeball at a time, which is what I like to do, where we're gonna test out product like mascara. So I'm curling the lash. If you wanna know what lash color I have, it's the Serum, and I absolutely love her. Look at that. Let's go in with the Kokie. This wand, although cool, it feels weird, because I so bad wanna go like this, but because it's flat on either side, I'm trying to get it to grip onto my lash. My lashes tend to be really long, so I will get product on the lid, which is normal, has nothing to do with the formula. I think it's holding on to the curl really nicely. I think it applied really well at the bottom. I don't love the wand, because with a regular wand, we are accustomed to like rolling the product on. But with this one, you kind of I mean, I guess you can, but then when you roll, it goes flat. After you put it in and out a few times, it gets like really clumpy and gross. which I don't love. Every time I go back in, it just gets grosser. We're gonna move on to blush. We got these two, so we're gonna start off with this one. The shade name is Coral. This is what your packaging would look like. Super cute shade, and it does, oh my goodness, it definitely does look like one of the Milk Makeup jellies on, like a, but it's not pink. Why are you kind of like orangey? I thought it was gonna be a pinky hued something. This here is too much for the cheeks with how bronzy we are today. Let's see this one over here. This looks like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. Even the packaging is screaming, I wanna be Charlotte. So I'm gonna have it. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the name of this is Coral. I thought it was gonna be kind of like the packaging, just like a lighter coral. But this here is kind of like in your face. Corally, more on the orange side, not a balance of like pink and orange. I think I want to like bring some pinky hues onto my cheeks for today. So I'm going to go in with this one. I'm hoping it's going to give it to me because it says Dusty Pink. With Charlotte, you're able to lock and unlock. This here, it goes in and out, which is what I'm assuming is going. It pumps. So you pump to have the product come out. Let's do a swatcheroo on this side. That's a pretty pink. I think we can pull that off. And I think we'll use the brush that we used for the bronzer. Let's squeeze and apply. I have to be careful, and I'm a little concerned because I already powdered the under eye. So if it creates disruption or it starts to look gross, then that means that the powder is beautiful. It just doesn't work with creams over top. No disruption. I don't even have to go back in with more powder because it did its thing, and it has a little bit, you see that hint of glow without being too much. I don't recall if there was another shade, but when I go back, I'm gonna see if they had like a peachier shade. That would be super cute. I think I overdid it. It does blend really nicely, and if you take your time to diffuse it, looks great. I like this. Now it is time that we finish off the look with a lip. These are by LA Colors, and you get a sharpener, which is actually pretty cool, so you can sharpen either side. It's a chubby lip liner, but it feels like a lipstick when it's going on, and it's really opaque. This is Lip Fusion, Pure Magic. I feel like these two shades are very, very close to one another, so it's kind of like you're getting the two in one. Lip Fusion, Pure Magic. I'm gonna do the pink from this one, and then I'll just pick one of these. See what I'm saying? It's a chubby lip liner, but feels like a lipstick. Really opaque. I don't know that I love that shade on me. Let me see. I don't love it. I feel like it washes me out. Okay, so never mind. Shade's pretty, but I feel like not on me. So let's go with the purple. Now that we have the purple, I will go back into this one and fill the lip because the shade is nice, but not for the entire lip. It just wasn't working. Now that we have the purple, I will blend this other shade into it and create my custom shade. It is fairly creamy, so you can play around with it. I'm very impressed with the formula. Okay, hear me out. It's not the best lip combo. I think it's wearable, given that the eyes are super simple. The skin is glowy. You know what I mean? But like, is it an everyday something where I'm gonna go out and rock it just to rock it? No. So here's the thing, you guys. Overall, the makeup turned out really good. I'm not even mad at it. Hello, I have glowing vacation skin. You would never think all of this is from the Dollar Tree. So the lesson to learn here is that the Dollar Tree is improving not just with the product and formulas, but also the brands. You already know I'm gonna say it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know in the comment section if you're enjoying these kind of videos so that I can do them a little more often as I find new products over at the Dollar Tree. My most recent videos are gonna be linked in the description box below. If you are new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. My friends, it really helps me out if you hit the like button. I really appreciate you. Now the video is over, but you don't have to go anywhere because YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen they believe you're going to enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.